Hello, hello. Welcome back to 444 Keys to Wisdom. Previous channel name, Golden Keys Life Coaching. All right, so I'm just doing ancestor messages for the new year. I am on the sign of Cancer. If you like the content, subscribe. If you like just the video, like it. If it's not your story, please don't make it your story. But if it is someone maybe around you, share the video and let's just get started. So, sorry, I was just re-saging and I got ashes everywhere. I blew the thing too hard. Let me see. Okay. All right, we are on, Cancer. Okay. Ancestor messages for the sign of Cancer for the new year. Ancestor messages for the sign of Cancer. Ancestor messages for the sign of Cancer. Ancestor messages for the sign of Cancer. Oh, Cancer, your ancestors is observing some stuff. They like, what is going on? No, I'm just kidding. We got the devil card here, Cancer. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, possibly. Not necessarily, but it's possible. Do I want to take these? Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, Cancer. Shit, Cancer, what the... Cancer, what you done did, man? Sir, ma'am. You could be dealing with a... Y'all ain't see my... Oh, okay. I was hoping y'all see my Aladdin pajamas. I bought some Aladdin pajamas for the 30-year anniversary. I was like, oh, I ain't want my pajamas in there. Hold on. Okay, so reading the tarot in my jammies, in my Aladdin jammies. Aladdin was one of my favorite cartoon characters. My oldest son used to watch it all the time when he was little. Okay. Who doesn't love Jafar? Wait, Jafar was the villain, right? Okay. All right, one more, Cancer. Let me see. Let's get into this. Oh, these readings have actually been very good so far, but Cancer, this is looking kind of scary. All right, give me a second because these cards are very deep. I love the artwork to them. They're very detailed. I love the cultural diversity in these. And they're so deep, though, just like they're very intense. So give me just a second here, Cancer. Sometimes I still have to pull my book out for one or two just to kind of bring it on home. All right, so 2. Okay. Got it. Yep. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Just consulting, making sure. Okay. All right. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So, Cancer. What I feel like here is the ancestors are saying they're disappointed. They are. Cancer, you used some very powerful energy for something that was very useless. You put some energy to use that was not useful. I'm trying to see how to say this. Like, You know how they say, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to put energy towards something, make sure it's towards something good. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to put energy in towards trying to destroy someone, or why would you put that kind of energy in trying to hurt somebody or do something to somebody when you can just put that energy into yourself, is what I'm feeling right here. And this is what the ancestors are saying. They're very disappointed, and they are currently quiet for you because of your some evil deeds. If this was not you, Cancer, someone has done this to you. Their ancestors are just not, they're disappointed. They don't understand why. They gave you everything that you need for you. But for whatever reason, you still felt the need to try to harm somebody else or take something from somebody else. Some kind of energy was used very senseless. And then the thing is, the ancestors are kind of embarrassed because whoever you are, Cancer, if this is you or someone else, you were not even learned or skilled enough to do what you tried to do to somebody, or whatever happened, you were not even learned enough or skilled enough to do it. You're a novice at something. You're unlearned. You're not even in the arena of something. And you try to step into an arena or a lane and do something horrible, and you just kind of caused yourself some delays. And you cause conflict for yourself. You might have tried to cause conflict for someone else, or they tried to cause conflict for you, Cancer, but all they did was, you know, it was like it was a mirror effect. They reflected their own energy back to themselves, and someone has completely slowed themselves down or destroyed themselves or put themselves under judgment, trying to do something they just never had they never even, you didn't even know enough to do what you tried to do. That's what I'm seeing here. So, someone didn't have enough in their tool belt and they tried to use a bunch of tools. You know, it's like somebody tried to make a grand cake with nothing to mix it with. They just threw everything in there and just stuck it in the oven. Didn't mix it, didn't read no instructions, didn't have nothing. Okay, so this Eight of Sacred Circles is someone who's newly practicing something or new at something. I don't know if this is spell work or something, but even, and I just said that in the last reading, I want to say it was Aries. It's like, you know, I get sick of these TikTok witches and these Instagram witches and these healers and these false, these karmic healers and stuff. You got to know people's bloodlines, number one, so you can know who's allowed to do what. You got to know who not to mess with. So you can't mess with everybody. Like, you can't do things to everybody. You always gonna get that one that's gonna put you on your ass. Somebody was used to doing something. They thought they could do something to this one person. And this is that one person that came in and taught you, Cancer, or you taught them. This is not that. Somebody got their ass handed to them. Somebody got tossed back on their own ass. And the ancestors are embarrassed. And they're disappointed because it was senseless. It was pointless. And you didn't even know what you were doing. Or they didn't know what they were doing, Cancer. Like, it made no sense. So this is immaturity. This is an apprentice, a newbie, right? Then we got Two of Staves, okay? You see how she's sitting there by herself and her face is covered, right? So someone definitely was wearing a mask. Someone tried to do something to hide themselves, but it cannot be hidden, okay? It's not hidden anymore. Someone tried to hide maybe some sort of devilish behavior, okay? Let me see. Hold on. This Two of Staves. One more time. Let me look at something here. Yeah. This is also representation as potential energy, fertility. So again, there was the potential, there was energy there. Okay, and the point was to use this energy in a positive manner, but someone took it and used it in a negative manner instead. So the potential that was supposed to be there, somebody totally ruined it. And we got temporary but necessary separations. Okay, the need for patience to see a project through, watching others act while one is not themselves acting. So again, somebody tried to do something and it kind of separated them from their own soul. Is what the ancestors, I just heard that. Somebody did something Someone tried to hurt somebody, and then all it did was separate them from their own soul. And we got the devil here. And you see how they're chained together, and like whatever somebody did, they're bonded to it. Cancer, whatever you tried to do to somebody, or whatever you did, and you got your ass handed to you, you're bonded to it now. You're bonded to your own devilish behavior, or whoever did this to you, Cancer, you can relax because they're definitely bonded to their own devilish behavior. Okay? Like this was some real, and I'm not trying to be, I'm not wanting to be offensive to anyone that, but this is like mental delay. Like somebody has a mental delay. I have a child with autism, okay? So I get it. But he's very intelligent. But this is somebody who's like, they're developmentally delayed or something. They're mentally delayed. They're not all the way there, and they tried to do some grand stuff to somebody, and they just, I don't know. Like it didn't make any sense. But whatever it is, somebody's bonded to something. Okay, we got the Three of Cups here. Someone tried to work together with some people, okay, to get whatever this is started. There might have been 3 people involved in something. We got the Moon here with the secrets. There's a secret here. They tried to hide something, but it didn't. It just caused conflict. It got the Five of Swords here. Conflict. You see how somebody's looking, like you see how he's kind of looking to the side, like somebody can't even sleep right now, like they're paranoid. They don't know, like, oh my God, did they know? Did they not know? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, if you watching this and you know me and you wondering, does April know? Yes, I do. I know every single thing. Yes, I know what you did. Yep. I don't care what sign you are. I know who and what, when, where. I know all of it. Okay, so you ain't got to wonder that if it's about me. Yes, I know what the fuck you did, who you did it with, what y'all tried to do. I know all of it. Yes, I do. So, anyway, back to this. So, all this secret did of working together with this devilish behavior to do something, it caused conflict, and so now somebody's under judgment. Okay? Somebody is deeply, you see, like it's like she's underwater. Somebody's drowning, and they're being forced to look at themselves. You see how she can see her reflection? Okay? You're not getting out of this. The ancestors are going to leave you there because they're disciplining you. The ancestors are like, how dare you? Who did you think you were? And why? Why did you represent us this way? This is not what we do in our family. This is not what we do. So where you even got this behavior from, we don't know. And we're not a part of this. And we're very disappointed and we're ashamed. 10 of Swords. Backstabbing, betrayal. Okay? But your ancestors came through, thank you, your ancestors came through and created balance for somebody else. That's crazy. That is, wow. Your own ancestors had to step in and protect someone else from you. They came in and created balance for somebody. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. Okay? Because you were just out here. And I'll tell you something too. I don't know if this reading has anything to do with me, but I had a dream of, being in my house, chilling with my kids or whatever. And I have, some cousins that like to do mirror magic and astral project. And so they've lost a relative that's not technically a direct relative to me. Their own grandmother showed up in my dream to protect me from those two. That's what's happening here. I know this woman. I've met this woman. She knows me, but that's about it. She's technically not my family. She's recently passed on. Very beautiful woman. Very beautiful woman. I have learned some things from her. Especially when it comes to not playing with men. I've never dreamt about this lady a day in my life until last month. She showed up in my dream and I said, what in the world? She came to protect me from her grandkids. Okay? Because they showing their ass that much. Or this one particular grandchild of hers, his granddaughter, showing her ass with her obsession. But this lady showed up in my dream to protect me and my kids from her family. Okay? That's what this is here, Cancer. And this was not you. This is somebody else. Or just no, Cancer. That somebody was trying to really hurt you and do you in. Your ancestors had you protected, though. Don't think that they didn't do it. Please don't think your ancestors did not come through and guide you through this process, because they did. Okay? Your ancestors are definitely, they did. You know, if you were the person that was being targeted, I'll say that. Okay? But if you were I feel like whoever I'm talking to is actually the person that was doing the harm, because I don't see any ancestral support for you in here anywhere. All I see is they're pointing out what you've done. Okay? So I am talking to a Cancer, or Cancer somewhere in your chart, and your ancestors didn't show up here because their backs are currently turned to you. They're disappointed. Only thing they're pointing out is what you've done and how you've made a fool of yourself. Okay? So I'm actually going to leave that right there, Cancer. And you have a good day. Happy New Year.